Before you begin this lesson, make sure that you have completed the pre-assessment for division. And the pre-assessment for division is found in your assessment booklet under A10. The reason why we have pre-assessments is it provides you and your at-home instructor information about what you already know about division. And that'll impact on how much learning you have to do and how much instruction you'll need. So complete A10 if you haven't already done that, and that will tell you what you know about division. If you've done that, then let's continue with lesson 7, which is estimating quotients. And the purpose of this lesson is to use multiplication and division facts to estimate quotients. So what is a quotient? In a division fact, the answer is the quotient. So when 12 divided by 3, it equals 4. 4 is the answer, 4 is the quotient. So if you remember with division, it's kind of sharing. So we've got 12 items, and we're going to put them into 3 groups. So we're going to divide them. So we need to share them out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So how many in each group? 4. So 12 divided by 3 equals 4. So that's division, and we covered that earlier in the year, so hopefully you remember that. Well, let's begin estimating quotients. And you'll find the Explore on page 299 in your Math Makes Sense textbook. And it says students have collected 65 cans of food during a food drive. They will pack the cans into boxes before they deliver them. There are 9 boxes. About how many cans will be in each box? So what we're trying to figure out is 65 divided by 9. Now if you know your multiplication facts well, you'll know that there's no number that's multiplied by 9 that equals 65. So how are we going to do that? Well, when we're estimating, we need to come to the closest number to 65. So we're trying to find what number is closest to 65 when we multiply by 9. So we look across on a multiplication chart. Well, the closest number to 65, but it's not over 65, is 63. What times 9 equals 63? Well, we go look at way up at the top here. 7 times 9 is equal to 63. So that's going to be important. So let's go back here. So 65 divided by 9 equals around 7 boxes. Now there'll be 2 left over, won't there? Because 9 times 7 equals 63. So 7 boxes will be filled, and then there's 2 more cans, because 65 take away 63, there'll be 2 extra cans left over. So you'll have 7 full boxes with 2 left over. Does that make sense? We'll do some more work until it does. So this is the connect, and it says a roll of ribbon is 82 meters long. Students plan to cut the ribbon into 9 equal pieces. About how long will each piece be? So to estimate 82 divided by 9, what is this girl thinking? To estimate 82 divided by 9, I think of a division fact that's close to it. So this is what she's thinking. 82 is close to 81. 81 is a multiple of 9. So 81 divided by 9 is 9. So each piece of ribbon will be about 9 meters long. So that was her thinking. She came to the one that was closest. So let's have a look. So she went 9, closest to 82 would be 81. 9 times 9 is 81. So that's how she solved this. How many would she have left over? she would have 1 meter left over, because between 81 and 82 be 1 meter left over. So each piece of ribbon would be about 9 meters long. Let's continue and do some more examples. Nicole has $20. She plans to buy small gifts for 7 friends. About how much money will she spend on each gift? Here are 2 ways to estimate. To estimate 20 divided by 7, we can use division. 20 is close to 21. 21 is a multiple of 7. 21 divided by 7 equals 3. So each gift will be about $3. To estimate 20 divided by 7, you can use multiplication as well. About how many groups of 7 are in 20? 7 times 3 is 21. 21 is close to 20. 21 divided by 7 equals 3. So each gift will cost about $3. So that's another way to use it. Now you're going to be completing assignment pages 300 to 301, numbers 1 to 8. And I'm going to ask you to skip questions 9 and 10. But we need to do some more practice before you go and do that. So let's have a look at question 1. And if you want to pause the recording and go and get your Math Makes Sense textbook and your notebook, we're going to do the first ones together until you're confident that you know what you're doing. So pause the recording, go get your notebook, textbook, and pencil. So let's begin. So we've written our assignment down. It's pages 300, 301, numbers 1 through 8. So always write that on the top of your notebook so you know what assignment it is. And then it says, write the division fact that helps you estimate each quotient. So you're going to write 1a. And 1a says 27 divided by 4. Now I would have your handy dandy multiplication chart out here so that it can help you. So here's mine, and I'm going to erase the numbers so that it's clean. So we're trying to figure out what 27 divided by 4 is. So we know that we're dividing by 4, so we need to go to where 4 is on the multiplication chart. And we need to go over till we get close to 27, but not over. So that's 24. What's on top? 6. So we need to write a division fact that helps us. Well, 24 divided by 4 equals 6 will be able to help us. So what division fact helped us? 24 divided by 4 equals 6. So that's your answer. That's all you need to do. So not so hard. So let's have a look at 1b. 1b is 13 divided by 2. We have to write a division fact that helps us solve that. So we're going to go back to our multiplication chart. And remember that our question is 13 divided by 2. So we go to the 2's. And we go across till we get to a number that's close to 13 but not over. And that's 12. What's on top? 12 divided by 2 equals 6. 12 divided by 2 equals 6 can help us solve this equation. So 12 divided by 2, notice that 2 and 2 is the same, 4 and 4 is the same, equals 6. And that's our answer. That's the division fact that helps you estimate each quotient. 12 divided by 2 equals 6. So let's write down C, and then I want you to try to do it on your own. So have your multiplication chart handy, and then we'll check it together. 39 divided by 5. So you figure that out, pause the recording, and then we'll check it together. So 39 divided by 5. Well, I'm dividing by 5, so I go across the 5 till I come to one that's closest to 39 but not over. 35 is. So 35 divided by 5 equals 7 is my answer. Is that what you got? So 35 divided by 5 equals 7. I hope you got that answered. Let's look at 1D. Again, you copy it down, pause the recording and solve it, and then we'll check it together. Excuse me, 64 divided by 7. How did you make out? Well, I know that we're dividing by 7, so we go along the side till we come to the number that is closest to 64 but not over. And that's right there. So 63 divided by 7 equals 9 will be the number that we use to solve. So 63 divided by 7 equals 9 is the division fact that helps you estimate each quotient. Did you get the same answer? Is this starting to make sense for you? Let's try 1E. And 1E says 43 divided by 6. Well, I know that 6 times 7 is 42, and that's pretty close. So 42 divided by 6 equals 7 is the division fact that helps me solve that. How did you make out? Is it starting to make sense? I find kids, if they have the multiplication chart, it really helps them. So that was question 1. So already we're well on our way in this assignment. Let's have a look at question 2. Now, it's always important to read the directions. Question 2 says write the multiplication fact that helps you estimate each quotient. So let's write down 2A, and you can write this down as well. 36 divided by 5 equals what? This time we want to write the multiplication fact. We can still use our handy dandy multiplication chart. So 36 divided by 5. We know we're multiplying by 5. We go across till we come to a number that's close to 36 but not over, which is 35. What's on top? 7. 5 times 7 equals 35. So that's the multiplication fact that's closest. So we have to write the multiplication. 5 times 7 equals 35. So an estimate of 36 divided by 7, 36 divided by 5, the estimate would be 7. Okay, you write down B, then pause the recording, and then you solve it. So the question is 64 divided by 9. What multiplication fact helps you solve and estimate that quotient? How did you make out? Well, I know that 9 times 7 equals 63. So that fact helps me solve the estimate. So 64 divided by 9 is going to be around 7. So I want you to continue on. If you are struggling with this, get some help from your at-home instructor. Make sure you've got your handy multiplication chart along. So I'm just going to go over a couple more questions. 4 says Kata and her father traveled 65 kilometers on a canoe trip. 65. The trip lasted 7 days. Kata traveled about the same distance each day. About how far did Kata travel each day? So we're trying to figure out 65 divided by 7. Well, I know that 9 times 7 equals 63. That's close to 65. And so an estimate, because it says about how much, an estimate would be about 9 days. So that's how you do question 4 using estimating quotients. And finally, it says, is the quotient 53 divided by 6 greater than or less than 9? Well, 53 divided by 6 equals what? Remember, we're just estimating. Well, I know that 8 times 6 equals 48. And 9 times 6 equals 54. And it says, is the quotient 53 divided by 6 greater and less than 9? Well, since 54 is greater, we know that it will be less than 9. Almost 9, but not quite. It will be less than 9. So that's how you do some of those equations. So we're estimating quotients today. How are you feeling about that? Hopefully you won't have any trouble as you complete your assignment. So your assignment is pages 300, 301, numbers 1 through 8, and we're going to skip questions 9 and 10. So good luck with estimating quotients. Make sure you've got that multiplication chart to give you a hand. Goodbye and good luck.